Welcome to Grammar.Galore. This is Habibullah, an ESL instructor at TLA, and today's topic of discussion is tense, a new chapter. I'm going to start a new chapter for the viewers. So we will discuss its basic functionalities and basic things of some basic terminologies of tense related to tense before going towards the 12 tenses. So the first thing is the origin of tense, where the word tense has been originated from, or where the word tense has been taken from. The first thing is the origin of tense. So the origin, from the origin we mean where it has come from. Mostly in English language, words are taken or adopted from other languages. So tense was also adopted the word tense was adopted from other languages. Like some linguists says that the word tense is taken from the Latin word tempus, which means time. But linguists why grammarians say the word tense the Latini zaban, the Latini lafaz tempus and meaning their time. Some other linguists, moreover, some other linguists are of the view that the word tense is taken from Old French word tense, which also means time. So there are two viewpoints regarding the word tense. Some say that it is taken from Latin words, some say that it is originated from Old French tense. Both of them means time. The dono manade time. Now meanings of tense, the second terminology is meanings of tense. How can we describe tense? What does the word tense means? So tense in English grammar has two meanings. According, it can be translated in two ways. Tense can be translated in two ways. Tense according to dictionary and tense according to grammar. So we'll be discussing one by one. Now tense according to dictionary has four functions, and it has four functions and four meanings. So like it can function as a noun, and it gives meaning as a noun, as a verb, and it gives meaning as a verb, and as an adjective, and it gives meaning as an adjective, and lastly as an adverb. It can also be translated as an adverb, and it gives meaning as an adverb. So as a noun, the word tense means time. The word tense means time. Like for example, we say we studied simple present tense yesterday. Mu paru simple present tense huere. Which tense? Simple present tense. So here the word tense functions as a noun. It simply means time. It means we studied simple present time yesterday. Mu paru simple present time huere. So tense here functions as a noun in this sentence, and it simply means time. Simple present time. Tense as a verb. Tense as a verb means to make someone nervous, anxious, sad, to bother someone, to tease someone. Yokas tangawal, pareshanawal, khafakawal as a verb. For example, she tenses her mother a lot. If we see here tense functions as a verb, it is a verb, and it means to make someone nervous, anxious, and sad. Yokas pareshanawal, yokas tangawal. For example, she tenses her mother a lot. So the word tense here functions as a verb, and it means to make someone nervous, to bother someone. Next, the third meaning of tense according to dictionary is as an adjective. Tense as an adjective means nervous, anxious, sad, bothered. As an adjective, matlab chokas already tangvi, pareshan vi, sad. For example, we say my father is tensed today. Here the word tense functions as an adjective. It simply means that my father is nervous today, my father is sad today. That is the third meaning of tense. Next is the fourth meaning of tense according to dictionary is tense as an adverb. Tense as an adverb means nervously, anxiously, sadly. As an adverb, it actually modifies the meaning of a verb, that how an action actually happened. So according to dictionary, the fourth type of meaning, or the fourth meaning and function of tense is that it functions as an adverb. Like how she tensely left the class. Tensely. Here tense functions as an adverb, and it means that she nervously left the class. She anxiously left the class. She sadly left the class. So this is the fourth function in the last function in meaning of the word tense according to dictionary. Now tense can also be defined according to grammar, because tense is a grammatical terminology. So tense can also be defined according to grammar. Now tense is a form of verb which shows, according to grammar, tense is a form of verb which shows that what the subject did, what the subject did, what the subject does, what the subject does, and what will the subject do, and what will the subject do according to grammar. What the subject did, what the subject does, and what will the subject do. So it's a form of verb. For example, he paid the bill yesterday. Aga bill padun warke. The subject so okay. So what did the subject do? The subject paid the bill yesterday. So it's paid here. This is tense. With this form of second form of this verb or past form of this verb, we can identify that this is a past time. The subject has done something in the past. So the second statement, like he pays the bill every month. If we see pay is a base form of verb or it is a simple form of verb, mostly used in simple present tense, like he pays the bill every month. So this base form of the verb or this simple form of the verb shows that something happens every month, and it talks about a present time. Here it shows this verb, it's a tense, and it is with this base form of the verb indicates that it is a simple present tense. So it's a verb which shows that what the subject does in the present. Before it was simple past tense where we use second form of the verb, like he paid the bill yesterday. So it indicated a past time, it indicated that what the subject did. And next is the third one, he will pay the bill next week. So this will pay, here will is auxiliary verb used in simple future tense, and it indicates a future time. And this pay is base form of the verb. Now, hakaba bill will pay your pas next week. So will pay is a form of verb, and it indicates that what will the subject do next week. It talks about a future action. So tense according to grammar is a form of it's different forms of verb, second form or past form, base form or simple form or future form of verb, which indicates that what the subject did, what the subject does, and what will the subject do. Or in simple words, simply we can say that tense is a form of verb related to time. Tense is a form of verb related to time, like all those verbs that describes time, or all those forms of verb that indicates time. Forms of verb are the verb halatuna chaga time khayuta, aya past, present or future. They are all tense according to grammar. So these are the meanings of tense according to grammar. Next is stages of tense. Now each tense, while we study it, while we teach it, while we learn it, we can learn it through three stages. Each tense has these three stages: a scientific stage, an explanatory stage, and an implementing stage. Now, scientific stage refers to the structures of the tense. Each tense has a positive structure, a negative structure, interrogative structure, and also negative and interrogative structure. So through structures, through scientific stage, we can make a positive example in any of the tense, a negative example, an interrogative example, and a negative interrogative example. Scientific stage, the tense structures तरफ पे इशारा करें, चाहे तो मुस्बत जुमले, मनफी जुमले, सवालिया जुमले या सवालिया और मनफी जुमले जोड़ा हुआ इशू the scientific stage को through. Explanatory stage is the second stage that refers to the definitions or usages of a tense. So whenever we study the structures, we move towards definition or usages of a tense, cases of a tense, where we study their different usages in our daily life. Now, explanatory stage the tense definition taraf ta ishara ki, the tense cases taraf ta ishara ki, tense usages taraf ta, to the tenses istemal le. Lastly, when we study the definitions or usages of tense, of any of the tense, we implement these usages in examples which we call that implementing stage. So implementing stage simply refers to the examples of a tense. Examples, like each definition or case or usage has its own examples. So through examples we implement, we just explain the definition within examples. So these are the three stages of a tense. Structures, the construction of a sentence according to the construction of each and every sentence in each and every tense. The positivity, negativity, and interrogativity of a tense. Explanatory stage, definitions or usages of a tense, and implementing stage refers to examples of a tense. Next is categories of tense. So categories, the word tense has three categories. A present category or a present family, a past category, past family, and future category, future family. Each category has further 4 subtypes or subcategories. So 4 multiply 3, they make 12 tenses according to categories. Now, by category, we mean that tenses are organized. We study tenses in an organized way by categories. Tense, the second thing is that they are in families. Like each category has its own family. They are organized. When we study one family, like present family, in which we study simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense, then we can move towards the second family, which is past family, like simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, and then we move forward towards the next third category or third family, which is also comprised of 4 sub tenses or subtypes, like simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. So I prefer teaching or learning tenses based on categories. Why? Because we study one category, one family in an organized way, then we move towards the next category or next family, and then the third family, which makes 12 tenses. So they are more organized and they are in families. Next is division of tenses. By division, we mean that tenses are divided according to sections. They are unorganized. And they are not in families, they are mixed. Like we have a simple category, like in simple category, we have 3 simple tenses: simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. Then the next is continuous category. Continuous category also has 3 subtypes, like present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense. The third is perfect division. So it also has 3: simple present perfect, present past perfect, and future perfect tense. And lastly, we have number 4 division is perfect continuous division. So perfect continuous tense is also divided into 3. So if you see, each division has 3 tenses, but they are mixed. Families are mixed. So 3 multiply 4 makes 12 tenses. They are mixed in nature. They are mixed, unorganized. The families ki nahi. Your tense for present ke vayu bya past tarashu, bya future tarashu, bya present tarashu. Like it is mixed. We study one tense from present family, one tense from past, and then we move towards future. So they are mixed in nature. They are unorganized divisions. And they are a bit complicated. The best way to learn tenses is studying tenses in families and in categories. So viewers, these are some general information regarding tense chapter. and in coming videos we will study 1 tense separately along their usages and their examples. So stay tuned for further videos. Thanks for watching.